Hello, crafty friends. This is the Paper Chef here. I was just making sure I put the stamps back inside the case. Welcome to this really fun sneak peek of some products that will be available in the January 2024 mini catalog, which will be released to customers January 4th. I have this card out because yesterday I attended an event. It was really fun, and it was called On Stage. And in that event, because I was part of the event with Stampin' Up, they let us order this suite early. Now, as demonstrators, if you join my team, for example, you would be able to also order this suite early because one of the perks of being a demonstrator is that in December, we get to pre-order things from the upcoming catalog. Now, those of us who attended On Stage get to pre-order things as of today, but I'm personally waiting until November 14th to do my pre-order because we're having a seasonal sale and it starts on the 14th and it ends on the 16th. And so while I'm ordering for the seasonal sale, 10% off ribbons and trims from the annual catalog, not this catalog, not the holiday mini catalog, the annual catalog. You're going to get 10% off ribbons and trims. I'm just looking and seeing if I have an annual catalog laying here. You're going to get 15% off inks, and you're going to get 20% off papers. Yay! That makes me jump for joy, that one. I happen to have one. Yay! Okay, let me show you what I'm excited about. I mean, yeah, I might need an ink or two because some of my inks are really messed up, but I'd have to go through them. But I don't have to go through this to know what I want. Everything. 20% off papers. Hello. Hello. Look at all the papers. Who doesn't love the papers? And let's see if it's cardstock as well, I believe. Maybe someone on here can tell if it's cardstock. I'm pretty sure it's cardstock and DSP. All right, so anyway, let me just get to this now, because you're here for the sneak peek. I know that's why you're here. So I'm going to show you both sides of this paper. Oh my goodness. I haven't tried to cut it out with the scan and cut yet, but I totally plan on it because look, there's no little things blocking this paper. Like the hearts are not touching the bees. So I will be up to doing that. And this honey, so that's the front side, and that's the other side. So that they're both sides are cute. Now this side, I know I can cut these out with the scan and cut. Yay! So the paper is called Be Mine. Be Mine. Designer Series paper. So on the honey, and then we'll get to the other side because I don't have these in any order. Cardstock too. Thank you, Kathy. Awesome. Look at this one. This one may be hard to cut out with the scan and cut because they're really close together. See how close together the leaves are? But you know what? I'm still going to try it because the bees are too cute. And look at the other side too. The petal pink side. And you can see we have Daffodil Delight in there. The petal pink. And you have the Sweet Sorbet. Okay, there's the other side. This is like the little buzz things flying around. Yay! And flowers. I'm so excited about this paper. So I'm ordering it. It's on my wish list for the 14th. I'm allowed to get some more. So I'm going to be taking advantage of the seasonal sale. Now, as a demonstrator, not only do we get the seasonal sale, but we get celebration items. We get to start earning some free items if we were at this event. And so all my new team members, there are so many of you that got to go to this event. I want you to know that even though they let you order now, wait until the 14th because then you can take advantage of the seasonal sale, your product purchase premiere, and get your free celebration items. Oh my gosh, are these adorable or what? All right, so then I started cutting. Only ones I had to cut for this project, and the only ones you'll need to cut, if you have this, I don't expect you to have this yet, are these little papers with the tiny patterns. So I already have a couple cut. And I'll tell you what the size of these are. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the design they gave me and just modifying it a bit. So they gave us this really cool, so there's what's called a stamp along. And she was just saying, beware of the way that the patterns go, see? And now you can follow along with this tutorial, of course. Just use your own paper and another stamp set. But this stamp set will be available later. So let me look at what it says here. La, 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 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 3. So 2 1/4. I'll write this down for you too. 2 1/4 by 3. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with all the scraps yet. So I'm just going to make one card with you. We'll just do one card, just like this. So we'll make it a little different. So we have that. And now we need a piece of Daffodil Delight. And I have a little bag of that. Let's see where I put my little bag. Okay, I put it under the catalog. So what I did is I used Daffodil Delight. And then what happened, okay, so they told us to use Daffodil Delight, which I'm going to use with you. And I'll give you the measurements. Then they told us to put that onto a Daffodil Delight card. And there goes my spidey senses. I said, ain't happening, can't do it. Because you know I talk about principles of design and I can't do it. I have to have contrast because that's what I teach others. So I put it on a sweet sorbet background. So that's one of the modifications I changed for this project. So, I mean, not that it won't look cute, tone on tone. This is called tone on tone. It actually did look really cute, but I just need some contrast. And, you know, we could try it both ways and see what you like better. Because, you know, it's your card. You could do whatever you want. There's a little fuzz on here. Sometimes when your trimmer is a little frays a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to take my silicone mat here. We're going to take the silicone mat and put that on there. We're going to take this honeycomb stamp. Isn't that cute? So we want that. We're going to face that flat side up. What else are we using? We're using, well, we'll get the other ones as we need them. All right. I'm just grabbing a few stamping blocks because we're going to need some more. So we're going to stick, well, here, let's use one that's clear. Okay, stamping block. Let's use a smaller stamping block. When you can use a smaller stamping block for something, it's probably better. So B, stamping block B. So mount it on there, flat side up. Now you're going to take your Daffodil Delight, open up your Daffodil Delight ink because it's a coordinating color. I already said Sweet Sorbet, Daffodil Delight. We have, I'm thinking it was, I don't know. I forget the coordinating colors. Let's find it. Basic black, lemon lime twist, petal pink, pool party, Sweet Sorbet. Okay, I think I've covered the colors. Let's get my sticky notepad. I'm deep into craft fair preparation right now. Also developing a course on making and selling crafts, so you'll have lots of project recipes. Okay, so anyway, we're going to stamp the honeycomb on there a little bit, and then just start stamping around the edge, like so. And each time you're turning the honeycomb to just have a little different part showing. So do the outside first. Okay, maybe just a pattern in the corner. I like having something in the corner, so we'll put something in that corner. Now you could do the middle. So let's just kind of do that. And then turn it a bit. Maybe turn it upside down and do that. Okay, you get the idea. This is tone on tone stamping. It looks really cute. All right, so we have our honeycombs. If you missed my honeycomb, oh no, was it? Yeah, no, it wasn't honeycombs. It was honey nut cereal. You got to see that story I posted on my Facebook page. Okay, next thing you want to know, next thing you need is, we're not going to digress into that crazy story, but what I found in my cereal. All right, we're going to open up the Memento Black, Tuxedo Black. Let's move this off to the side. So the next modification I did is they made the bee in white. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Had to make the bee in Daffodil Delight. So let's see if I can fit this bee in there. Okay. I should be able to fit the bee in there. Hopefully. If not, I'll have to cut it. I have to punch it again. We don't have to get out another piece of paper. So basically, I just need these stripes. I just want these little black stripes. So go ahead and mount those flat side up. Tap, tap. I'm just moving that off to the side. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, see, this one is a little, the ink pools a little. Oh, I have a trick for that. I'll show you what I did for that. This is what I did when it pooled like that yesterday. When you have a new stamp, sometimes the ink sort of pools around before you start getting a surface that'll stamp really well. Okay, so I'll show you why I'm angling the bee that way. And that way. So the bee has to be angled at the way that the punch is. So like when you have a punch, you have to look at the punch. And by the way, this is a bundle. The Be Mine Valentine bundle comes with the Be Mine Valentine stamp set and punch. Okay, good. So you're going to punch it out. Yay. Use 2 hands when you do that. We'll do it again over here. I'd rather just use this little scrap of paper. Oh, I'm cutting off the head. So that one's not going to work. Cutting off the head. We'll just punch onto this one. All 'Cause 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 ' Okay. Oh my goodness, I just did it again. Duh. I can't have a headless bee. The bee needs a head, so we're gonna put it over there. Put one in the, we'll just put one in the middle. Okay, and that's good because I could show you how to fix the little lines anyway when they don't come out right. I'm just using a card base because I had this card base because of the way they told us to cut the card bases. So save your extra yellow hearts that are going to punch out as a result of this. All right, so then, okay, I'm happy with this bee. I'm actually happy with this one, but there's a little, I thought I saw a little nick get cut out of it. No, actually, that one's okay too. They're both cute. Now what you're going to do is take, you got your stamping blends, light and dark. I had to go in there and fix this. I just used my light stamping blend because it just wasn't, the ink wasn't settled right. But that's just because I just took it out of the case yesterday. I'm really glad there was a stamping along. And that's really why I'm doing this with you, because I have a really big team now that joined. 23 people joined. That means 23 team members joined the Paper Chefs. And that means they each got to go to this event. So I'm doing this not just for myself, but for them, because they got this set. And I'm hoping that they got to play around. And if they didn't get to watch the event, that they're watching this or can watch this and or watch the replay. Oh my goodness, that one's getting all pulled up. Don't try to fix the end. It started leaks out. This is why you do more than one, because sometimes the ink runs. But see, I can just fix it. Now, you can stamp the bee in white like they had suggested, but I just think it looks cuter stamped in Daffodil Delight. And they did that for the next one, I think. And then I did make a separate bee. All right, now we're going to turn the little bee. I want it to actually be, I'm going to have it facing up. So he's going to fly upwards. And we need a little face. So we're going to pick a little smiley face. The smiley face for the bee. And we need our antenna. We'll take the antenna out. We'll take the smiley face out. And let's go ahead and get a little stamping block. All my stamping blocks are so big, I guess the rest are all being used. So we'll put a little tiny smiley face on that one. Tap, tap, tap. Oops, that's getting fuzzy. Okay, move some stuff out of the way. There we go. That's good. I like it. I like it. Now move this over. Put a little happy face on your bee. Okay, now antenna, we're going to put, we need the black still. We're going to put the antenna, face that, face up. Tap, tap, tap. Now here's something I thought was really innovative about the stamp set. I just thought this was brilliant, actually. So we tap, I'm going to put our antenna on there. We're going to sort of angle them like so. Okay, and check this out. Who would have thought of it? I mean, I think this is brilliant. Check this out. You go like this. Oops. And you cut out the little antenna in the shape of a heart. And then it can also be a wing. So your hearts can be wings and your hearts can be antenna. Okay, and there's your wing. So we'll do a wing that's, well, we could do it both ways. We'll try to punch it out. We'll try. So here's the wing. The little wing with the lines on it. So what I'm going to do is I'll do some wings in white and we'll do some wings in Pool Party. And then we'll get to vote on which wings we like better. All right, so we're going to just put the wing. This is the black wings. So we're going to do it. We're going to look at the angle. So we sort of have to put the wings, over here somewhere. At that angle, so when you punch them out. Oh, no, I didn't really get the angle right, did I? You have to try to get this. Basically, what you do with these kind of punches is you make yourself a template. And we'll do that in a different kind of tutorial, right? So you basically, you stamp all the things. The antenna and the wings and the body of the bear, of the bee, all at the same time. And then you can punch them all out over and over. It's kind of like what you used to do with the Stamparatus, like our stamp positioning tool. I'm just seeing if I can't get this centered. Okay, that's pretty good too. It's easier probably when you stamp first. And then you punch out the wing, because then you can really center it correctly. That's what I think is better. So let's just use some scraps up here. I don't know if I have the angle right this time, but we're going to try it again. Okay, so we're going to put the bee, we're going to do this. Put the wings under there. Put the antenna on there. And then we're going to compare that to the bee with the pool party. And you tell me which one you like better. So white or pool party? That's our bee. That's how easy it is to make a bee. I made it bee last night in the pool party cardstock. Let me cover this up. So go ahead and vote. And that's the one we'll use for our card. Oh, I still need the basic blackout. And then we'll write down the measurements as well. So let's do the measurements that while you're voting. We don't want to waste any time here. All right, we're going to write down everything. My card happens to be Sweet Sorbet. And my card happens to be opening like this. But, you know, you could also, let's see. Now, maybe I did open it like this. That was the one that got messed up inside. So let's see what I did. Let's see how I opened it. Nope, I did open it like this. Okay, good. So then it's going to be 11 inches by 4 and a quarter, because it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. 4 and a quarter. And then you're going to score at 5.5. So that's our card. Like so. And then the next couple of measurements I copied right off the measurements right from the place. Let's see. We're going to say Daffodil Delight, except that I did use Daffodil Delight for this. All right. Don't worry about the fact that it's sideways. We turn it the other way. 3 3/4. I mean, 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then we have these little DSP pieces. So this was Daffodil Delight. All right. And then the DSP times 2, you need 2 of these, and these are 3. Don't worry about which way they face. It's just this is the size of them. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. All right, let's see what we have. Pool party. White, white, white. White, white, white. Wow, many more like the white wings. Okay, so we're going for the white wings. All right, because the white wings got more votes. And then we will talk about the measurements again. So we need our glue. And it's very easy. You're just going to put the glue on this part here. Like so. And maybe best to do one at a time. Just kind of put this over there. Like you're just covering up the little white part. And then put this on, put some ink. Let's see, I think I like this one better. That wing. But I just love how they made now you can have hearts, but you can also have wings. And it makes it so easy and you can have your antenna and the hearts too. All right, I'm gonna place that over there. Push down and then place, let's see if I can't pick up the whole thing, if there's any putty on here. Come on now. Okay, putty. Ah! There it goes. I stuck it's no big deal. That was pull it up. There we go. I just need to put more glue on it. The glue fell off. It's behind the bee somewhere. Okay. Moving on up. Come on. Move up there. That's easy. Easy peasy. And this is just great for lots of things. You could do honey gifts, put the bee on the honey. You could do something with I think we're overwhelmingly voting on this for next month's, not next month. We're skipping December for the workshop series, but in January, we're doing, I think, Fluffiest Friends, because the votes have come in, and mostly everybody's voting for Fluffiest Friends. I do a poll. But anyway, that honey bear, look how cute the honey bear from Fluffiest Friends is going to go with the honey paper from this set. So everybody who does that workshop series will get 12 sheets of that paper. I'm saying it now. I mean, even if I have to beg, borrow, and steal the paper. Now, I'm not going to steal the paper. I'm only kidding. I'm not stealing. But if I have to get it from others, well, we're limited on how much we can buy. I mean, I will get it eventually. You just might get it late. That's all. All right. So that is our cute bee with the white wings. And the only thing left to do is use this ink here. We're going to mount. I'm just going to use my stamp here. We're going to mount the stamp called I Love You No Matter What. So we're going to mount the I Love You No Matter What onto the stamping block. And then we're going to test that onto the sticky note, right? Test it. I don't want to even touch my bee because it looks like it's still drying and I don't want anything to slip. Okay, I got a good stamped image and we're going to stamp. I need to move my bee. Sorry, bee. Please don't slip. There we go. Let it dry over there. We need the honeycomb piece that we did earlier. And now before you do your stamping onto this piece, you want to kind of lay out your little papers to make sure that everything's going to work. Something like that with your little bee, even though we're going to use the other bee. So this is where you have to stamp. You have this little area down here. Don't hear anything yet. They don't look like the same height, do they? No, they are the same height. It's an optical illusion. All right. Put that there. I love you no matter what. Hold it for a few seconds because when you stamp onto cardstock, it doesn't have good ink absorption like our basic white paper. It's not as good. But that one came out great. I was actually nervous doing that. But you know what I thought to myself? I said, self, if I mess up this card, it doesn't really matter because I can always put a sentiment over the top. Like in other words, I can always put a a piece of cardstock, like a die cut piece. So it's not a big deal if I mess it up. Okay, now we're going to look at our first card and see how it looks. Okay, and see how to put these papers. So we're going to put the petal pink piece back here. It's like so cute, right? And you're like, oh, I got to cover up those cute little bees. I just think this is going to be great for kids' crafts and classroom Valentines as well as adult crafts, like Valentines for your friends. It's not all about Valentine's Day. I'll show you the sentiments again if you want to see them, but only one says Happy Valentine's Day. Like, and the one says love you. You can give that to anybody. Another one says you make my heart buzz. You'll always be the one for me with BEE. You're as sweet as honey. Be mine. And of course, I love you no matter what. So this is a really versatile stamp set for year round. And now that I'm done adhering that, I'll show you what I mean. All of these are cute. All of the sentiments. So if you're worried like, oh, I don't really need a Valentine set, but look how cute it is and look how easy it is to make this. Okay, that's the glue is dry. So now I'm going to pop some dimensionals on here. What I like to do with this kind of project is, put a lot of dimensionals like maybe on, I might cut these little pieces, right? Put some over where the wings are. Just helps reinforce. I was going to look for big dimensionals, but fat chance I'm finding them with the mess I have in my room right now. So we're just going to go for these pieces here. There you go. And that there. And then I just need one on each wing to kind of stabilize this little craft. And then this guy needs to go up a little so nothing's showing. So make sure no dimensionals are showing. Peel them off. You can take your pick tool if you knew where it was. Here it is. You can pull them off with this little bit. If you need to, poke into them. If you have a hard time getting them off. I'm pretty hands-on though. I have like 20 tools laying next to me and I still use my fingernails. I love my tools sometimes, but I sometimes find it's easier just to do it myself. But this is like, okay, so then we have our little bee. We're going to put that there. That's our focus. Oh, let's not put it there yet. We should always, because it's going to be lumpy. When I say lumpy, we're going to turn this over. We're going to adhere this to the card base because if I put the bee on right now, it's going to be lumpy and hard to adhere this to the card base. So Seal Plus, put strips of Seal Plus on there. Sweet Sorbet, double check that's not the one. That's not the one. Yeah, I did, oh, I cut that one wrong. Okay, here's one I did. Did I do one? Okay, 1 out of 4. So I ended up cutting them the wrong way. Not the wrong way, like they had them opening to the right. And when I do vertical cards, I like them to open from the bottom because I like them to be able to stand up. So that is easy peasy. And I hope you like this design because you can use it for with any of your stash. You can do this too. It really focuses on your designer series paper and gives it, highlights all the different patterns, not all the patterns, but a lot of patterns. All right, but wait, there's more. I have here, something's in the ink pad. Let's see. What's in the ink pad? Wait, let's see. How have you not put your hand in that ink pad? I don't know how I didn't put my hand in the ink pad. But you see how much ink I have all over me. Look at this. I mean, I think I did put my hand in the ink pad. All right. So here we go. Hello, Kathy, Backyard Stamper. Hello, Melissa from Texas. Manbini, Yvonne, Lisa, Deborah from Australia, Linda. Laura was looking for me. Thanks, Laura. These are so cute. These are what we're going to embellish with. Now, if you would have said, these are called adhesive backed hearts and flowers. If you would have said, oh, I want the pool party wings, okay? If you would have voted, which a couple of you did, but more overwhelmingly the white wing, then I would be using these embellishments, you see? Some pool party, because it would complement the wings. However, you didn't vote for that one, so I would take this, I'm going to put it off the side, use it for another card. And I'm going to use the other ones because they coordinate with what's left. But I don't want to use this one because it'll get lost sort of in there. Well, not the little ones, okay. Like this one, I mean. I don't use the yellow hearts, they'll get lost. The white ones probably will look okay. And actually, for this, I'm going to use my spatula. These are kind of hard to get off, so we're going to just use my spatula and get under there. These are really cool. And let's see where we can put it. Right here. An empty spot. We have an empty spot. Slide on there. Okay, and then let's see how many I did. I did 5. We'll do, I'm back to using my hands, guys. Can't help it. Can't help it. And we'll do a heart over here. Because I love you no matter what. So I put a heart right there where I said I love you. Okay. I love you no matter what. See? And then we need 2 more. We could put 2 more up there. And that complements it. So we'll do a big and a small. So we'll put, okay, let's see. We could use one of these. We'll do a big petal pink and a small sweet sorbet. Sweet sorbet. And petal pink. And that is what you do to accent your card. So you need an odd number. It doesn't matter if you use 3 or 5 or what have you. All right, let's see what we have here. Lisa wrote, as far as I know, it was pre-order for On Stage. Yes. Yes. Okay, so Lisa is saying at Lynn. So Lynn, all the demonstrators can get this in December for the pre-order. We were allowed to get it right now. I just want to tell everybody this is a public service announcement. Those of us that are allowed to get it right now, they told us we're allowed to buy this right now until November 14th. So I suggest that you don't shop right now. And this is the first time I pretty much ever say that. I'm a demonstrator, right? Don't shop right now. There's no reason to. Wait till the 14th. Unless you're not going to get anything from the sale. I shouldn't say there's no reason to. If you're only getting this suite and stuff from the pre-order, then shop right now. I knew I got some ink on the back of that card. But if you're getting stuff from this sale, wait till then, because all the stuff you buy from the sale, because you attended On Stage, those of you that are going to use the pre-order and this together, on the 14th, you're going to get double for your money. You're going to get 10%, 15, 20% off things. And for each $50 you spend, you're going to get a free celebration item because you're allowed to use that toward your product purchase. So how cool is that? No matter if you get sale items or not. It doesn't matter that you're buying things that are on that pre-product purchase premiere. Boy, that's like a tongue twister. Anywho, so Yay, Lisa's using the scan and cut. Demos can order the suite December 4th, whatever the pre-order is. I can't remember the exact date. Hello, Debbie from Houston. Okay, we've answered Lisa's questions. Hello, Nola. Nice to see you live. When I go, the later I go, the better chance I have of finding you here. And Janet's relaxing and watching. And then we have one. Let me see how many weight rates we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 white votes. And then 1, 2 pool party. And you know what? I'm with you, Linda and Lynn. I actually like the pool party better, but we were outvoted. And that's what crafting's all about. It's subjective, right? So hello, Phil and Leslie. Michelle, yeah. Oh, Michelle's asking how I can. Okay, so she likes my improvements. So my improvements were that I can't show you now because I already have. But they had this as here's all the different things. They told us first to make a card like this that would open this way. Let's make sure I'm getting this right. So they told us 8.5 by 11, or 8.5 by 5.5. This is what they said. Then they said score at 5.5. Okay, well then we were doing a vertical design. So automatically I'm like, nope, not happening. Not happening. I'm going to do a vertical design, so I'm going to score this way. That was my first thing I changed. Then they cut the paper. I did that. I did this stuff. And then they put this Daffodil Delight onto this background. I was like, nope, doesn't contrast, can't do it, can't put it on the background. Then at first I wasn't even going to stamp onto this paper because I started going, no, we don't want to stamp onto something after we stamped. So I started doing these. This is as far here. I started making these little, because I was going to do this, right? But then I said to myself, even though these look cute, I wanted to show people how easy it is to just stamp right onto the yellow, the Daffodil Delight. So I didn't use my little deckled rectangle, but you can. I think that's an improvement. Then the other improvement was they had the white for this bee. So this whole bee was white, and this was white, and I didn't like that, so I made the bee Daffodil Delight. So that was an improvement, and then I added extra. I think they had 3 embellishments. I added 5. So those are all my different improvements. And then I started playing around with some stylish shapes. You make my heart buzz, but I didn't get the second card done. It was so funny because some people were saying they were going too slow. And what was cracking me up is I was like thinking they were going too fast. The stamp along, I got 1 card done in the time it took everybody to make 2 cards. Because, I'm doing my little thing. I'm experimenting. So anyway, that's all there is to this. Very, very easy. Thank you, Bonnie, for the thumbs up. Thank you for reminding everybody that. Hello, Hilda. And that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Just letting you know one more time as we sign off that, and I'll do a newsletter. If you're not in my newsletter, then, go to here and sign up for my newsletter, paperchef.stampinup.net. Anyone that's getting anything from this catalog at all, anyway, just wait until the November 14th to shop for this seasonal sale because this is a big deal. This is even better than a free shipping day in many ways because when you do free shipping days, you only really save 11% on everything because that's how much our shipping is. But this time you're saving 10% off ribbons and trims, 15% off the ink. So here's the ribbon. I thought it was embellishments, but it's just ribbon and trim. 15% off inks. Look, it's showing you the inks. Ooh, look at that. Markers, ink refills, ink pads, and blends. Oh my, I have some blends on the verge of dying on me. Okay, then 20% off papers. And as Kathy mentioned, that does include cardstock paper. So I'm going to be stocking up personally on the 14th on basic white, cardstock, and designer series paper from this catalog. So these are those papers back here. So yeah, so that's what you got to look forward to. And those of us that were at the event have even better perks to look forward to on that day. One of the fun things about being a demonstrator and attending that event. So here are the papers. Lots of specialty papers as well. All right, have a great evening. And this week is week 3. So what this week is? This week is Card Club week. So we are going to work with So Sincere this week, working on our Card Club cards. So you'll see me on YouTube this week doing that. All right, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef.